Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
I caught up with the South Alabama coach before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Mountaineers will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So South Alabama's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And now we get our first look at Eli Holstein. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Eli Holstein to throw. That's reeled in. It's Marion. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Snagged out of the air. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
And the Jaguars will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Holstein makes the catch. It's Mathis. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
The Jaguars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll give it to him again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Here's Holstein to throw. Complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for space. It's Phillips. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a third down. From the gun on third down, Holstein. He's got it on the move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Mountaineers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And we get a look at this 4-star freshman running back who's living up to the hype. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Right back to the well. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Here comes the option. Could be an alley. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to power their way ahead. Oh, he's got some space. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Michael Hawkins plucks it out of the air. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The run inside. It's Thompson. Tackled there by the defense. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And And this offense shows you right now they're willing to run their quarterback, run the option, and that spells trouble for this defense. Now you got to defend everybody. The quarterback's going to run it. He can pitch it. It makes it so hard to play defense. This offense has already got the head spinning on the defensive side of the football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Holstein. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside, it's Phillips. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Got a man, it's Bush. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He got it. And the field goal caps off his first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Eli Holstein to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marion.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. At midfield, he's got room. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Jaguars are rolling down the field. Throwing, Holstein. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainer's out having a look at this junior defensive back. Holly Rowe will update us on his condition. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Phillips. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Here's a look. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Jaguars! Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen,
turning it on! The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
and man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Here's Holstein to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And after the pick, there is an injured player who's still on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. This offense has it with really good field position. Quick completion to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the running back has it. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. Hawkins. Looking to scramble. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. On the move. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Hawkins. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
Now on 4th down, they'll set. Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach before the game. This is a great opportunity for his squad. The Big 12, known for their strong defense and their wide-open offense, he expects his guys to be upset-minded today. One play at a time, do your job, and who knows what can happen. We'll keep you posted on how things are vibing down here on the field, here in this big matchup. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Jaguars ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Mountaineers offense that has the first possession of the game. And we get a look at this four-star freshman running back who's living up to the hype. In their last win, he had a 100-yard game and scored 3 times. Got his man downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Oh, they block it. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
West Virginia, 6. South Alabama, 0. Number 5, set to kick this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the South Alabama Jaguars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And they're trusting this transfer senior quarterback to get things going. They were all over him for the Game last time out, 3 sacks and a couple of picks. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Holstein. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Nice grab in traffic. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Jaguars will have it 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Phillips. Makes it past the marker. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Eli Holstein to throw. Pulls it in. It's Mathis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They boot it away on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at it. Gives it on the option. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14. And the Mountaineers want to
sound by this defense, and here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on 3rd.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Under fire. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off.
Got a little grass. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing, Holstein. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too.
And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, South Alabama.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
West Virginia, 6. Number 98, set to kick off.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is the freshman tight end who's still down on the field. We hope that's not too serious. Holly will keep an eye on it. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They believe they can run right here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Dances away. Going to try to get it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line. Rides to back and leaves it. Breaks the tackle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Mountaineers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. So the pop pass is busted up in the backfield for a loss. It's 3rd and 5. They go play action with Hawkins. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. He showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Here's Holstein to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marion. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Running inside. It's Phillips. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Holstein. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Jaguars are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field. You're down. You're trailing in the football game. So I think this offense might have to take this.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Holstein to throw for it on 4th. Makes the catch. It's short. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Jaguars are moving quickly down the field. Holstein. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Phillips. Finding some room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
The Jaguars getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. With the catch, it's short. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Right, the option, he keeps it right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. QB draw. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down?
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
And he's not even going to come close to the marker on 4th down.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
There's some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Michael Hawkins on the play action. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Hit as he throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
They were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Dave.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it.
Snags it, and there's running room. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line.
Sometimes in your playbook, you have run plays that are called run-it runs. You leave the play on no matter what look the defense gives you. That time the defense was blitzing, but they just kept the play on. That is an
touchdown, Jaguars! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Might as well stick with him. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Offense, quick tempo.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Hawkins. He lobs one high down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be
intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Big fella INT. Great job recognizing the screen. And how about the eye-hand coordination by the big man there? Hauling that interception in and then rumbling and bumbling and stumbling.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Phillips. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's...
Touchdown, South Alabama! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Fielded in the end zone, it's Casey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
And that's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together, and they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Eli Holstein to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Got his man. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Jaguars will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Complete downfield. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Road.
Here on the away team sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
Throwing, Holstein. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Working that left side now.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fires complete on the crosser. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Holstein to the air again. Grabs it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out.
Has it, and he will score! Touchdown, Jaguars!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Casey. And the returner goes down. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. Let's start with Texas in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Longhorns with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course, so how they handle things from here will define this program. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25. Now back to your game in Morgantown. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these 2 teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I caught up with the Jaguars head coach at halftime. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's Holstein to throw. Pressure coming. They sacked this defense all over him. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Jaguars will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have 1 or 2 and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Holstein. That's caught. It's Phillips. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
And the Jaguars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Now on the move. Touchdown, South Alabama! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Coming out with it, it's Casey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
And the Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Michael Hawkins. Catch in the middle. It's Weaver. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Buys a little time with his feet. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Can't get him to the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Throwing, Hawkins. On target. Turns it on in midfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll try the right side. Shows him the stiff arm. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last play.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards. Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up there.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and...
Caught, and he's got room. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Hawkins. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
Takes the easy one to the back. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Bounced off his feet.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have a...
Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 5, set to kick off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Eli Holstein to throw. That's caught. It's Mathis. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Running inside, it's Phillips, and he'll be brought down.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beat you.
He's got him. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. Slips through the line, and he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might prefer a fair catch. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Weaver. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike touchdown. Comes out and jump starts the offense.
And man, We see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing, Holstein. Caught in the backfield, it's short. Snags it and he's open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. Receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Jaguars come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Bringing it back. Pass to 10. Touchdown, West Virginia. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You've got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. Yeah, exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it, because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Hope the kicker is okay there. He's in a defenseless and vulnerable position, and you have to protect him. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Offense in a bunch formation. Here's Holstein to throw. Pulls it in. It's Phillips. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's second and long from the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And the gun on third down. Here's Holstein. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Headed to the fourth, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And the Jaguars decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Kick is in the air. Cradles it at the 35. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They go play action with Hawkins. He lets it fly. They went for it all on first down. Didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Michael Hawkins gets away, and they fail to hook up on third down.
Defense had his number on this one. They should have got a sack there in the pocket on third down. He was able to escape, but nobody quit on the back end. Everybody doing a great job in coverage, forcing the incompletion and forcing fourth down.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeps it on the option. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this.
Maybe some room here. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Jaguars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to the ground with the running back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run there.
The run inside. It's Phillips. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the red zone, it's Malone. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Jaguars will line it up on 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff that teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The returner will field it and bring it back. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. The give on the option. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. It's 3rd and 5. Throwing, Hawkins. Complete. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, I got to give the defense credit on that. 3rd down, they were almost anticipating some throws to the outside. They took it all away, so they forced the quarterback to go into the middle of the field on the drag route where everybody could converge on the receiver and make the tackle short of the 1st down.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And the Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Here's a heat, and down he goes. So they'll use a timeout here, one more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
It is hard to continue to get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. A really smart pull and run by that quarterback.
Wherever your eyes are supposed to be for you to do the read option, put your eyes there. If he comes aggressively, boom, I pull that football, I run down the field and make big plays. So it's as simple as that. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's that simple. Put your eyes where they belong.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, and I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the 1st down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that 1st down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Malone. Strong, firm tackle.
And that's exactly what you would expect from this offense. Listen, when you're in that 1 to 2 minute range and you got the football and you got a lead, it's smash mouth, it's keep that clock running, it's ground game. So interesting now on this 3rd down what they do next, but we got to keep that clock moving.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Right back to it. Might have a chance. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And how about stubbornness being rewarded for this offense? Like, they gave it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
Offense set on 1st down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.